I was looking for a way after I retired to give back to the community, and I did things like hands-on volunteering, but it didn't allow me to use the life skills that I had developed over a lifetime. So SVP allows me to do that.
And the other thing was this 2-gen idea. We're not just solving for today, but we're solving for tomorrow and beyond. I had to be a part of that.
We're this community of praxis, so we learn about our roles in the solutions and the problems, and we're joining with partners in the community as they identify in 2Gen, in systemic form, how to address those problems, and we bring our wealth and our capacity and our access and our privilege, but we're in partnership, not telling, not doing for, but with and learning, and that's why I'm part of SVP Tucson.
Part of what attracted me to the idea of SVP was the idea of collective impact and really understanding what that meant, and it really means building capacity. I love board governance, I love organizational management, and I can bring that to the table.
And it's also working at a root cause. These challenges that we're dealing with, poverty just in general, there's so many different components to it, but to the best of the organization's ability, they're really trying to get to the root. This new Family Voices Council. That's the thing that I'm most excited about, because for the first time, we're going to have families that live in this community, some who may have received services from the nonprofits and this community, and them really having a voice at the table and choosing how they receive support. So I'm most excited about that, and working with them and helping them cultivate the confidence that they need to speak truth to power, because the things that they say and the things that they share are going to determine how nonprofits interact with them, but it's also going to determine how policy is made.
But the other thing that's interesting is these 8 people go through this 5-month training course. It's fairly intensive, and watching the cohort and the network build up between the organizations, which benefits them not only individually, but it benefits the whole community.
What I appreciated about Fast Pitch was that not only did we train these leaders to make their pitch, but we actually then introduced them to a whole new donor pool and then helped them steward those donors.
There's so many best practices out there for board governance, and they're best practices for a reason. And it's fun to teach and to learn. And I feel like we provide that in a way as an organization that you can't really get you can't get anyplace else within the community, and I love it.
And I always like to say, when it comes to philanthropy, SVP is a different way to make a difference.
If you see value for yourself and for your business or for your life, then the question is not whether you should become a partner, it's just a matter of when you'd like to become a partner and how much you'd like to be involved.
It's hard to find anybody in this community that's not passionate about making a difference. It ends up being a very fun conversation where we're exploring what it is that you may want to bring to the table that SVP can fulfill.
We're coaches and partners with the organizations, and we're learning just as much and from one another. So for me, there's the take-home value.
And there was such an unapologetic presence about what they were doing. The question that I kept leaving with was, well, what's possible in other areas of our community if this is how we approached the work that we do? So I don't know if that's what you're looking for, and this is what I share with friends of mine, but if it is, I highly encourage you to come on as an SVP partner. We don't have the answers, but there's something happening here where I bet you will find out.